Hey, I'm Shelby.
And I'm Courtney,
We're exploring our past
looking forward to our future.
and living for the present
Oh,
while learning
how to
how to
live
live.
magically.
Hello.
Hey, look at us being regulars again.
Something like that.
It's good. It's good.
I feel like I'm going to be saying what every 5 seconds in this podcast because my ear is so freaking clogged I can't hear anything. It's awful.
So, did you go to the doctor?
No.
Great.
But I was just telling you before we started, I took Brooks. Brooks has been sick now for like a week and a half since we got back from Disney. This is all Disney's fault.
No, that's
And
real.
it's terrible. And I brought him to the doctor yesterday just because you don't know if like a kid has an ear infection or not. And he's been congested, so I just wanted to make sure. And then they were like, he has pneumonia. And I was like, oh, oh my gosh.
Just like
But
his pediatrician. You didn't go to like the ER.
no, no, no. I
Yeah,
went to
yeah.
the
Okay.
urgent. But Kyle went to urgent care the day before because his ear was like clogged and he said it was hurting, but he's also a man. So like you don't actually know what's wrong with him. But I was like,
Correct.
you feel like you need to go to urgent care. Goodbye.
Yep.
So he went and they like flushed out his ear and then supposedly he had an ear infection as well. But
Oh,
I don't know if I believe that. But moving on.
yeah. How do people get ear infections? This is like for another time, but does like disease crawl into your ear or it just like comes from your body?
Well, I think it's like because when you get congested, it can like
I see. That makes sense. That makes sense.
infection.
Okay. So you're
Any
all three of you are unwell.
yeah.
Great.
And like so is my mom and so is my brother. So it's Disney.
For sure.
Yeah. But so Brooks has pneumonia and I like am okay, first let's back up. Brooks has never like the whole first year of his life never had a cold, never even had a stuffy nose. I was like,
Amazing.
we're crushing this.
Yeah.
Especially like we live in
Cold. Yeah.
freezing cold. So I was like, wow, like parents of the year, really. And
Yes.
he turns one, we go to Disney, he comes home, he's sick. And I was like, cool.
Great.
Which is it's fine. It was a matter of time, right? And then it was like he got better from that Disney trip, which took a little bit. And then now, yeah, we're back to square one, I feel like.
It's all right. I mean, he's got to get sick at some point. It just stinks.
I
I feel like that's the thing with kids and working in preschool, it's the same thing. You're just like always going to get sick as the adult because you're around the
it was
germs.
both times, like after both trips, after November, he got sick, and then like slowly I got sick, and I was like, oh my God, we're this is terrible. And then now this one again, he's been sick, and now both Kyle and I are sick. I'm like, we cannot get sick every single time he's sick. This is horrible because
Yeah.
like kids are resilient, and like he's sick, but he's still like Tasmanian devil around here.
Yeah.
Like Kyle and I are sick, and we're like,
Done.
yeah, I want to go lay in bed. I just need to, but that's not an option because Brooks is still running wild. But yeah, he has a pneumonia and now he's just on an antibiotic, I guess, for 5 days and it should clear up
And does
by
he take it okay?
yeah, because it's like candy flavored or something.
Cool. So he's like, yeah, great. Give it to me.
This is tasty, yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
But surviving, not thriving.
That's all right. I hope you guys feel better.
I'm just like I love Disney, obviously, even though other people don't think so, but like I love Disney and and
Screaming, screaming.
maybe just not in the months of like November till like I don't know where I make the cutoff.
Well, and for the record, that I'm gonna make like a assumptive statement here means that all you filthy northerners are bringing it to us because like we're not getting abnormal levels of cold and flu in the winter because it's not cold.
Well,
Are we?
that's not true. It's pretty cold down there right now.
Well, right now it is. I know. I'm actually not there.
I
I'm in New
actually,
York, so I'm like, what?
I actually, I'm blaming Disney, but I actually more so, it's probably the airplane than
Yeah.
Disney. So
Agree.
who knows? Who knows? And
I'm like fully back to a mask on a plane, which I don't give a shit. It's worth it to me like to not be worried about it.
yeah, and like I definitely thought about it, but I just know that Brooks would be like think it's a game and like
Of
take it.
course.
So it's just kind of like lose lose. But like I mean I take my liquid IV immunity, like I take it before we start our trip, throughout our whole trip, after our trip. I have Brooks on like the kids immunity. I got the sanitizer, I got the wipes. I'm doing my part here, but
Totally.
still, gosh darn man.
Yeah, I totally get it. I'm sorry you guys don't feel good.
It's what it is. We're powering.
Yeah. Um,
Anywho,
Speaking of amazing things you're doing while you're sick, can we do a quick touch on your amazing luggage tags for travel agents?
oh yeah, thanks.
I love them. They're so cute. You're doing them with your laser, right? So they're like engraved. They're not like stickers.
Correct. I'm like making them. I like offered them for Black Friday, like individually, and then I thought, oh, this would be fun for like travel agents. And then I printed out these little cards that like give your clients a discount, and then these like really beautiful postcards that Casey took a photo for me to use on the front of the postcard. So it's like
Oh,
all very
cute.
yeah. So it's like all like it's a whole gift. You just have to write out your postcard and send it to your client.
I love that. And I think the discount to the shops is really cool too, because like number one, I remember before I lived in Florida, I didn't know like I mean, granted it was like 11 years ago, 12 years ago, but like I would just go on Etsy. I didn't know
Right.
like the cool small shops or like what to do. And if I did, I would have loved like any sort of coupon.
Well, I will say, so like I feel like this whole idea is like just from all of the things in the past. And one, the travel agent gifts, you started that with Mouse to
Hey,
Your House. So it kind of got that idea from you. But then the
hey.
coupon code that people like, I got that idea because Ashton, when she was a travel agent, she had a coupon code for my shop to give to her clients and a few others,
Cool.
and they seemed to really enjoy it. So I was like, oh, let me try to do that here, blah, blah, blah. And that's how it came about. I'm hoping they're going to be popular, and then I could
Yeah.
offer other items, not just luggage tags, like in bulk, like that, packaged up, cute, and ready to gift. So, and I
I love that.
like as a like a client of somebody who like if I book agent, which I've used Veronica, and
Yep,
for
yep.
our first trip with Veronica, she sent us she went and got a personalized like button and like had it
Oh,
written on
yeah.
at the Christmas tree shop for Brooks because it was his first trip and she put like Brooks on it and I just thought that was like the sweetest little thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's all of that come to made luggage tags.
I love that. I think it's so sweet. And I think uh from a cost perspective for a travel agent, it's so nice that you picked stuff that's lightweight because I started as a travel agent and I remember a lot of my clients didn't live near me, obviously, because I was in Florida. And so like I had to mail the stuff. And that when you spend like so much money to mail something, it's annoying.
You're telling me.
Yeah, yeah, you know all about shipping. So it's like I think you put a lot of good thought into that. It was good ideas all around.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's just like on your website, people can get it, or it's like a window of time.
No, for right now, it's just like on my website. I don't know how I'll do it moving forward, but for now, it's on my website, and
Amazing.
yeah, we'll see what happens. But because I do have to make them, so like I don't know. For now, it's on my website as
Yeah.
long as I can manage my time well.
Yeah. 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 In between, being sick, sick kid, sick husband, which is probably the biggest sick one of them all. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah, it's truly,
Ugh,
truly
I know.
not even gonna get into that.
Other than being sick, what's going on up there?
I feel like that's it.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, sick and thriving, and I feel like I have a new little before I was sick motivation for Pixie. So there's
Yeah.
that,
I
and
felt
trying
that.
to make content more. Except for my shop is so cold right now.
Well, you're
Like,
literally outside. I mean,
okay, last year was like the first year winter that we had the shop at the house, and I don't ever remember it being this cold.
I think it's
Granted,
colder.
this week here has been colder than like usual. Like next week we get back into the 40s, so maybe it will be fine once the heater warms up in there. But this week, like in the mornings, it's like -15. So I guess that's why. But like the
Yeah.
shop is, I mean, while there's only a space heater, it is like insulated. But I
Yeah.
guess it's just insulated to keep the -15 in. I have no idea because it is brutally cold in there right
Yeah. You're not getting wind, but you're still definitely getting like cold.
now. It is so cold. It's so cold that my poly mailers,
Yeah.
the sticker doesn't like stick anymore because it's so cold. So I have to like,
Oh, that's real.
yeah, so I have to like package the bag and then like tape it and then stick the label. Like it's just so bad. Yeah.
That's wild.
Well, this is also how cold it is here. Our breezeway is not
Finished.
insulated thing.
Yeah.
And yesterday I went out there and I was like, what the heck is all over the place? And we keep like our drinks out there just because it's easier and whatever.
Stays
And it
cold.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, and like a can of ginger ale exploded. It like froze and
Oh, it's
exploded
literally like freezing. Yeah.
so bad. So I was like,
Oh
ooh,
no.
not great. So I like brought all the drinks inside and yeah, yeah,
That no. No, 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 no.
it's so
Is
cool.
it do you have
Oh,
snow outside?
yeah, it snowed the other day. And
Well, but like it's still there?
oh yeah,
Oh wow. See here it's like gone.
it hasn't gotten above like 20 degrees. So,
Fair. It gets I don't think actually it's gotten above 20 degrees here in like a week.
but the
But
snow's gone.
the snow's gone. I mean, probably because everybody's like shoveling because like it's New York, so there's like, you know,
Yeah, I guess you don't have like the lawn situation like we do. Like
right.
it's not on the ground, obviously, because I mean it's not on the road because it's plowed, but the yeah, anyways, okay, so you're in New York, you got snow the other day.
Yeah, it was the first time we've seen snow in 11 years.
Really?
Isn't that crazy? I was like sticking my finger in the snow on cars and stuff because I was so excited. It's like, this is so cool.
Yeah, you were like loving it.
Yeah, loving it. It's beautiful. And we,
It was
we,
really, I mean, I say it like it's pretty till it sticks around for a week.
well, and that's like, I'm sure that I would get tired of it, but we really expected it to be like colder. And I know that's saying a lot. It's cold. It's definitely cold. And I think that because of like the nature of New York and like we're only outside to be moving, which
Well, yeah.
I guess that everybody is. Nobody's unless you're like playing in the snow. We're like going from point A to point B or like walking quickly around places, but like I've yet to be frozen solid, like where I'm like, I need to go inside.
Okay. Well, I do feel like when you're walking, but I will say in New York, sometimes when you're like on those streets, just like it's like a wind tunnel
The
and it can be
wind, yeah,
so brutally cold.
a
But
hundred, yeah.
yeah, and I guess like if as long as like the sun is out, even if it's really, really cold, if the sun is out, it feels much warmer
Yeah.
in my mind, I think.
No, I agree. I agree. And there's also been like a singular day that I haven't left the apartment. So there's like a world where maybe I just haven't experienced ultimate cold, but so far like I'm thriving. I feel great about it.
Are you gonna move there?
Maybe. No, I started like looking up apartment prices in the area where we're on the Upper East Side. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, so I could retire one day or I could live here. Like there's no world that I could afford. Like
Yeah.
the studio apartment, I just looked up like the building next to us. The studio apartment for like 1 month rent is over $4,000
So insane.
for a studio, like not even a door.
It's so crazy.
Unbelievable. So yeah, I would love it. I would thrive. I've eaten unbelievable amounts of delicious food.
Oh,
And like I'm gluten free now, so that sucks. But I found so much. There's like an entirely gluten free grocery store on our corner.
oh, I believe it. They just like
It's
thing is
yeah,
like better there.
thriving. Yeah, totally thriving.
Because there's like
So,
such a mix of people, I think, that they can accommodate all like everybody.
yes. Yes.
Yeah,
So much good stuff. So, yeah.
sure. All right. We got anything else for us?
No, this is going to take a long time. I have a lot of, and I'm sure you have even more.
I
Today
know
we're doing unpopular opinions.
we've done this
Disney,
before.
we have
Uh,
done this before.
so
Say what?
it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Some of these are like really hitting home for me. Some of them are not. Some of them I'm like ready to track somebody down and be upset, but that's why they're unpopular, right?
I would agree. Some of them are like hot, hot, hot takes.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of people probably agree with things that we've already said.
Yeah.
Um, let's just get into it.
Okay. Name what was the one that you got like the most?
The most
Like repeated.
that, which is these people are my people.
Uh-oh.
I got
Okay.
so many people
Oh no,
who,
I can feel the Figment pain coming.
nope,
Oh,
I
okay.
got some of those too, but lots of people. This one in particular, right here, says Stitch needs to go away.
Yes, I got so many. Who said yours?
I have so many, but this one in particular is Megan.Mac.
Yes, I have. It's Carolyn, y'all. Stitch isn't all that great. In fact, he is very annoying. AJ's like laughing over here. It's so true. What else?
Stitch the worst. Would agree.
I am way over the Stitch invasion. He's taken over all the parks and it's too much. So many other characters need attention.
I I guess I feel like we've talked about the Stitch saga, but I need to talk to somebody who does like Stitch and just give me like a one singular reason why.
Yeah, and I don't. Kate likes the movie. Other than Kate, I don't really know anybody who's like putting Lilo and Stitch in their top three.
I would never put Lilo and Stitch in my top three. I do remember when I was younger, I would watch Lilo and Stitch quite a bit, which is
Okay,
kind of shocking. I mean, I think it is a cute movie.
that's all
Is
right.
it
Yeah.
is it good enough by any means that we should be making it a live action?
I actually am looking forward to that just because
What?
I don't understand how it's possible.
But like why? Why did we look at of all the movies out Disney movies out there? We're like, yeah, that's the live action. This
Right.
one. And have you seen the live action looking Stitch? It's
I think
creepier.
I think
No,
he's cute.
no, you're wrong.
Okay. All right. All right. I well, okay, you were just in the parks. I haven't been in the parks since before Christmas. Was there like an abundance of Stitch, like more than normal?
I don't know if that I noticed, but I mean, I always think there's a lot of Stitch. I feel like
Uh, yeah, I feel that way too, but somebody said Tina Heaton said there was like way more Stitch even than normal.
I think the thing with Stitches, though, this is what's like odd to me, is there's no in between. You either love him or you hate him. Like, there's no like,
I'm in between. He's
you are
fine. Yeah.
really.
But I know what you're saying. A lot of people who like Stitch, it's their personality. Like they have like 100 Stitch pins on their Stitch backpack. They're like the whole thing. Yeah.
If, when he's like meeting at Magic Kingdom during like special event parties or whatever, his line is always so long.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't get it. If anybody could explain it, I'm open-minded to like accept what's great about him. I think he's like funny and weird and stuff, but like we have a lot of those around here. That's not,
Yeah.
you know, like a new thing.
People will say that he's like cute and like a little animal, but like
So
so
are
is
Chip and
oh
Dale. Yeah. Yeah. And Tina even said in our group, I got to go read the exact quote, but something about like in the Fab, you know how there's like the Fab Five
I
and
read
then there's,
there's these new little stuffies that have like they like dress them up. Um
yeah.
I think only like their head gets dressed up or something like that. And I think she was saying that they made Stitch an angel, but not,
Not our guys.
yeah.
I cannot believe that. Yeah, the Mix-Its. Yeah,
The
yeah. Stitch and Angel. Also, like, who likes Angel?
people who like Stitch, like,
I
love.
guess. Yeah, yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay.
I don't get it either. Okay, moving on, moving on.
Give me another one.
Um, my like biggest comment, and I think it's because I like baited people with this. It was my like intro question was people like hate the cheeseburger spring rolls.
I saw some comments about that.
They're greasy, they have pickles.
Well, that's wrong because I love pickles.
Yeah, I love
I
pickles too.
I will say they are greasy. Okay, I can't argue that.
Totally agree.
I
They
made
are
them at home, and I will say that they're probably better than Disney's.
somebody
Mainly,
commented that. Someone was like, I love them so much. I even made the Shelby ones.
and I think they're better than Disney's because they're less greasy because you air fry them, not like
Deep
fry.
fry. Oh, nice.
Um,
I mean, like a cheeseburger is greasy. Are they greasier than
also,
a cheeseburger? I've only had one time. So
you've only had cheeseburger spring roll one time.
yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Eh,
Um, okay, like I like the cheeseburger spring rolls.
okay.
That like I made them at home, and I like them better at home.
Right.
Where I think the unpopular opinion comes is like they're good, but they're not like have the line wrapped around Adventureland good. In
Yeah.
like I don't know if like the hype of like people like die for the spring roll is
Yeah.
correct. How
Yeah.
about
No, that's like a valid take. Also, somebody told me that they do pepperoni spring rolls.
that I've had before, and that to me is was gross. It was so greasy.
Oh, okay. And are there other ones?
Yes, they've had a buffalo chicken.
Oh yeah, I
They've
remember those.
they've had like a pastrami once.
Oh,
They do
interesting.
seasonal. It's like cheeseburger and then like the seasonal.
Oh, okay. Catch me
I
at MK when I get home.
well, I used to like get them every trip, and
I
now every
remember
time I've gone, the line is so long that to me it's not like that
because you
good.
talked about them on our podcast and the nation listened.
Well, heard it here first. They're overrated. Don't wait.
Don't wait in line. Only when Shelby's there. Don't wait in line. That is excellent. All right. Do you have another one? Do you have another
But
food one?
yeah, let's continue on with the food.
Yeah.
This is we got this one a lot, but here is a turkey legs are not good at all, says L24601. But also Bailey Wallace
Oh,
agrees that the turkey legs are even nauseating to look at, let alone eat. They should be banned.
no,
I would agree.
that's so real. Who else? I think our travel agent also commented that on mine, maybe.
I probably have
Yeah.
places
Turkey
too.
legs. Turkey legs look foul, and I can't look at them and people eating them. LOL.
I
It's
1000% agree. I think they're so disgusting. We have talked about this before.
yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it.
It you want to talk about the germs of Disney.
Yeah.
Now you're just like out here. Oh,
Raw
it's so
raw dog and a leg.
hot dog and a whole ass turkey leg. Like
Also,
what? Like
are
what?
people into dark meat? People like love dark meat.
It's a big no for me.
It's a big
But
no for me.
I don't even eat meat on the bone, let alone a whole.
No.
Oh my God, it's so. This
Yeah.
one, turkey legs are disgusting. I said what I said.
No, it's real. It's real.
Ooh, Tinkerbell under dash four says turkey legs are not worth the hype. Smell good, but I don't waste my money.
Oh, I mean they do smell good. That's like a nice thing. They would lure me to the cart with the smell, but then I would go sprinting away when I saw somebody gnawing through
Ex-
tendons.
yeah.
Like
Ew.
it's not for
Stop.
me. It's they're there.
I just don't
People have like the tendons like flopping down when they've eaten like half of the
stop.
leg. I'm just
Stop.
it's a thing people do in a children's theme park.
But like, okay, I let's back this up. I want to know like why in
Yeah.
Disney parks are known for their food, yet we have freaking turkey legs. Why?
And people love them. I
But
remember we
why?
did an episode in like Shanghai or something. They're limited.
No.
Like, yeah,
No.
who's like raw dogging 2 turkey legs a day?
No. It's so disgusting.
I can't.
I,
I can't. Gotta move on. Gotta move on. Um, did you get comments about Mickey shaped food?
yeah.
I did too, and I gotta say I agree. So I got XO X Olivia. Mickey shaped food is the worst food. And Regina Edmondson, I don't know if it's unpopular, but Mickey pretzels and Dole Whip are awful Disney snacks.
I actually also got a lot of the Dole Whip. I'm trying to find the comment. I did see one about like a Mickey shaped pretzel. I don't like him. I don't like the Mickey pretzel.
Yep.
Got a few of those, and I'll agree. I don't think I think it's worth a photo, sure, but it's but I don't really like those kind of pretzels anyways. Like
No,
I
never.
I've come to terms that I don't like the big soft pretzels. You need like a whole gallon of water to drink it.
Yes. You need a gallon of water. You need like a lot of dip to eat it,
Yeah,
to eat it. Yeah.
I I think it's all for the photo op, which
Yeah.
we have talked about this before, where Disney in the US is lacking their Mickey shaped foods. Because if you go
Yes.
uh, any of the international parks, they have so many like cutie foods.
Yes.
Here we have a pretzel that is frozen, that is drier than the Sahara, and no, I would agree. I agree.
Yeah. It's the only Mickey shaped food for me is ice cream related. I'll eat a sandwich or a stick, like a Mickey's premium or
Yeah,
a ice cream sandwich. That's it.
but even those aren't like to die for.
Uh, a Mickey premium bar I would eat pretty much any day of the week.
Okay,
You wouldn't? Not for you?
I would, but like I don't think they're like the best things ever. I will say, like if you've had one at the parks, obviously, but you know how you can now get them at like your grocery store?
Yes.
The parks are way, 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 way better.
I
They don't
wonder
even
why.
like the ones at the park have like a thick chocolate,
Yeah, yeah.
where the ones at the grocery store are just like a thin little crust.
Oh, no, I'm not about that.
Um, can we dive into the other one as well? Was this Dole Whips?
Yeah, Dole Whips don't do it for me. I haven't had a Dole Whip in probably 7 years.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I mean, you already had that one comment, but I have a JKL something. Dole Whips are overrated.
Yeah, yeah, fair.
LMK off. Dole Whips are not good. Just not good. I had somebody who I'm not gonna be able to find it now. That Dole Whip is overrated. That the lime Dole Whip is the best. If we're
Oh, oh.
if we're deciding on like which is better, I will say the raspberry is pretty good, but
Yeah, I would agree.
Dole Whip isn't good. A lot of people are not here for the Dole Whips.
It's so funny to me because I don't know if you've I don't know if you follow the protein powder space at all,
No.
but there have been like a lot of companies recently diving into the pineapple whip flavor, which is like Dole Whip for people who don't want to pay copyright. There's a lot of people doing the pineapple whip flavored protein lately, which and like loving it. So I'm like, people like it. It's just not me.
I think, well, you already disagreed with me with like the Stitch thing, but I kind of feel the same way about pineapple, as I feel like pineapple is definitely a love or a hate thing.
No, but I love pineapple.
Really? But you don't
Oh,
love a Dole Whip.
no, I don't want like citrus and dairy to me is like orange juice and brushing your teeth. I don't know. It's just like not for me.
So would you have like what if you had like a not swirl?
Yeah, I if it was like offered to me for free at like a Christmas party, I might eat it. But
Okay.
like I would never the last time I had one, it was a Hey Hey Dole Whip.
Yeah.
Shout out to Corey and Megan. I remember it like it was yesterday. Um, but that's it. And it was good. It was like a swirl, like not a swirl, but like I think it was raspberry and pineapple,
So I don't
but
know. I got
no
one. I
line, no
probably
lines.
it had to have been like 2 summers ago, and it was
You
like
used to love them.
I did used to love them, but now I got my issues since I got pregnant. But um, like I had one like in the summer, and I mean, if it's like 100-degree day and you're eating a Dole Whip, it does kind of hit.
I get that.
Actually, Kyle and I had them at Disneyland when it was 105 degrees out, and like
And they were good.
it was like good, but I the cats here. Um, but I wouldn't say it's like. I mean, I feel like there's people out there that go to Disney for a Dole Whip, but I'm not. I'm not here for that. So
Yes, I think
yeah,
it's like iconic to people, and it is iconic. Like if you've never been, you should definitely have it.
yeah, would agree. My
But
mom lives and dies for a Dole Whip.
doesn't Ashton also live and die for a Dole Whip? Or am I making that up?
Um, no, she does like a Dole Whip. She at Old Key West, they have a key lime pie Dole Whip. And
Oh,
yeah, and she was like, we have to get it, we have to get it. And then the machine was broken
oh,
our whole trip. And then when I was just there, that's where we stayed with my
yep,
parents and my
yep.
mom. So I was like, oh, we have to try these. And that one was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was like key lime, and they put like graham cracker crumbles on top because it's key lime
I'm
pie.
into
So
that. Yeah, yeah.
they did that one pretty good.
Okay. I mean, I
Yeah.
remember when they first started bringing Dole Whip to Food and Wine, and they were like spiking it, and also when the Pineapple Lanai opened at the Polynesian, and that was like the
Yeah.
first time you could get a Dole Whip outside the parks.
Parks.
People were like, yeah, raving, freaking out
Well,
about
right
it.
now, at I
Yeah.
think of the Festival of Arts, they have like a Dole Whip flight at Epcot.
Oh,
It has
that's
like
fun.
different toppings and like 3 different flavors of Dole Whip.
I would try it. I'm not like anti Dole Whip. It's just I wouldn't like wait in a line of any sort for Dole Whip.
I would agree. Yes.
So, okay. Um,
Um,
speaking of lines, do you know what I got a lot of like not worth the line on?
Peter Pan, duh.
Peter Pan.
Why are you acting surprised about this?
I love Peter Pan.
I understand that, but I think we've already had this discussion.
I
You would agree
just
that
I
you,
block memories like that out.
okay, you would wait in a line for Peter Pan.
No, I wouldn't wait in a line for
Oh,
anything.
okay, so you agree.
I mean, I guess, but I wouldn't wait in a line for like Guardian. I definitely wouldn't. I would wait in a line to not ride Guardians, but like I wouldn't wait in a line to ride anything. So it's not that like Peter Pan in particular is like my enemy. It's that's like a local mindset, I think.
Okay, so you're not being very helpful.
Let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. If I were to purchase Lightning Lane for Magic Kingdom, Peter Pan would undoubtedly be like the first pick of the day for me. I would burn like a premier spot on Peter Pan 100%.
That is a hot take. However, I will say you have like motion sickness, so you won't ride some rides, I guess.
Yeah, but I
But
ride everything at Magic Kingdom except I don't really ride Space. I have, but it's not for me.
well, you'd be proud that because my mom doesn't do like motion sick rides, so I sent my dad, Kyle, and my brother on Space Mountain because we did Lightning Lane, and
Yep.
then I took her and Brooks on Peter Pan.
See? And did she love it?
I don't even know if she loved it. I think she was kind of like, okay, but it was like it's Peter Pan is like it's a cute ride.
Yeah.
It's probably the shortest ride of all parks.
Are you nuts?
No, I'm not. Like I think we should actually go time it. I think we should time that and every other ride everywhere.
I would say Mine Train is the shortest ride that I've ever been on in my
Oh,
life.
you're right. That is really short.
I feel like Mine Train, they don't even buckle you in and they're like, are you done yet?
Okay, fine. It goes Mine Train and then Peter Pan. It is so short.
Is it? I don't have
And
that memory. Okay, okay.
it is like I would be shocked if it's 2 minutes long.
Is it really? I get wow. Okay.
I almost want to see if we can
Now,
Google
now I'm trying to think of like a short rides with like short rides.
it. Okay, it's a like it's so short. Peter Pan. How long is Peter Pan ride at?
AJ, what do you think's the shortest ride at Disney? Tron. Oh yeah, Tron's pretty short.
Oh, they say Peter Pan's 3 minutes long.
Yeah, but like where does that rank? I don't have any
2 minutes and
window.
8 seconds to be exact.
Okay. I know that like Splash slash Tiana that I still haven't ridden is historically pretty long.
What is the shortest ride at this is a question on Google.
Great. What about just like a standard like Dumbo slash Magic Carpet ride? Aren't those like
They say that
short?
Guardian is 3 minutes long.
Guardians is three? There you go.
I disagree. That's long.
Guardians feels long, you're saying?
Huh?
I've never ridden it. I don't know.
Okay, they say Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is 3 minutes long.
Yeah, I would say that's a lie.
And they said, okay, the Barnstormer is 1.5 minutes long.
That is correct. That's a good gauge.
Oh my God, they say Tron's only 60 seconds.
Yeah, Tron is so yeah, good job, AJ. 60 seconds for Tron. It's very brief.
I feel
Six
oh my God, okay, I have a full list here.
Okay.
Sorry, we're off track here, but
No,
this
I'm
is
kind of into this. Yeah.
okay. Wait, okay. Apparently, Guardians is 3 minutes and 20 seconds long. Fascinating. Okay, Peter Pan 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Okay. That's short. It's shorter than I would have remembered.
Maybe you should go ride it.
I
Dumbo,
should.
a minute and 30 seconds.
How many?
A minute and 30 seconds. Dumbo.
That's wild. But I guess like how long do you want to spin in a circle?
Yeah, same thing with Mad Tea Party is a minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's probably for like
Do you have any question? Oh, this says Mine Train is 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
okay. So two and a half, 1.5 trons, 2.5 trons.
Do you have any
Yeah, how long is Splash? Tiana, sorry.
this one still calls it Splash, so let's say it's the same 11 minutes.
Yeah, that one's like a good bang for your
That's a
buck.
that is a good bang for your buck.
What about Pirates also is probably I'm gonna say like 6.
8 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a good ride.
Yeah. Yeah. Pirates is a high value. What's Big Thunder? Like 3, 4?
3 minutes and 25 seconds. That's long for a roller coaster.
It is wild to me when you put that into perspective because you wait. There's never a time I've even in like a lightning lane that I've waited less than 20 minutes for
For
a
what?
lot of these. You
Big
think you
Thunder
get like right on?
for Big Thunder lately. Well, now it's closed, but
Is it? Oh no, no. It's closed like gone, not forever, but like gone.
to put in cars, I think.
Yeah. Oh God, no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, catch me. Oh no, it's too late. I was gonna say catch me booking a flight. I missed it. Wow, that came and went faster than dinosaur.
You can go to Disneyland.
True, true.
Jungle Cruise, 9 minutes. That's
That
worth your
feels
while.
that checks out.
Anyways, okay, so this
Is
is
that
good
is that just
info.
MK? What about like
Or
Soren?
you Soren?
Yeah.
5 minutes.
What about Safari?
I feel like you
Safari's got to
never
be
know.
like 10, 12.
18 minutes and
Wow.
seconds.
Yeah, so Safari's like another good bang for your buck. What'd you say Soren was? 8?
5.
Soren is 5?
Yeah.
What's longer than Soren at what's the longest ride at Epcot?
Well, they put in like
Oh, well,
American.
okay, but besides that,
Oh,
all
they say
right.
Frozen Ever After is also 5.
Okay. I would guess that. Test track?
4.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Animal, obviously Safari. And Studes. What's the longest one at Studes? Probably Muppets, but that doesn't count. So Rise?
Rise is 18 minutes.
18 minutes.
Well, you got to think you're getting like on and off, and like that's like a whole thing. So that makes sense. That's worth it though. That's
Totally.
even Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is 4 minutes and 50 seconds.
That's, yeah, that checks out to me.
Looks like the shortest. Wow, Rock and Roller Coaster is only 1 minute and 22 seconds.
So what about Everest?
That's 2 minutes and 51 seconds.
Yeah. Wow. So Everest is like the longest roller coaster.
Yeah. No,
Nice. No, Big Thunder.
Big Thunder. Big Thunder.
Yeah, Big Thunder.
Wow,
And
this is so fascinating.
yeah, that really enlightened me actually.
Okay. Anyway,
Fascinating. Sorry guys, typical rabbit hole.
um,
Um, what do you got?
let's continue on with our rides. I have underscore Lindsay Briggs says this Soarin' is such an overrated ride.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I disagree.
I disagree too. I love Soren.
I think Soarin' is great. I think one, we just learned that it's almost 5 minutes.
Yeah, hey.
So that's like worth your while. I also
Yeah.
think it's a great ride that like my mom gets like motion sick and doesn't like to ride like big
Yes.
rides as you,
Yes.
but like I still think it's kind of like I don't want to say it's thrilling, but
No,
it's
it
like
is thrilling.
it's a good ride
I
for
think
everybody.
also we have to add in like the little asterisk that like you and I have probably ridden Soren. I've probably ridden Soren 100 times.
Yeah.
So not that it loses some of its magic, but like I can tell you the first like 10 times I rode Soren, it was pretty unbelievable to me. Like
I, I think it's still great. I do.
I still think it's great too, but I remember like thinking my feet were gonna get wet, like over the rivers and stuff.
Okay.
I know that's
Do
like crazy, but I did.
would you take Soarin' around the world or over California?
Always California for me.
I would agree.
But I'm in my old age, I'm becoming really one of those like
OG people.
purists. Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot believe they don't do Soarin' over California in California
See, that to me makes sense though.
because they already have California, like they're in California.
In California.
Yeah, but the park is called California Adventure.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
That to me is like,
Well,
I
because
don't
like because Disneyland and like California Adventure is like so geared to like the locals is why.
true.
But I don't know.
True, true,
Uh,
true. Wait, speaking of being like a purist, this one like really guts me, and we alluded to it earlier, but Sarah Serrano OD says, not a Figment fan, and I'm tired of him being on so much Epcot/festival merchandise. Overdone.
I have a anxiously dot Alex says it is okay to not like Figment.
Screaming. I have somebody who wrote, I also love Imagination and Figment. So, but her other comment, which I gotta just throw in, is one of my favorite attractions is the American Adventure Show.
Well, now that's a hot take.
It's not bad. I wish that I saw it more often, but because it's timed, that just like kills it for me, you know? Because if I'm walking by it,
Just read that. Um,
yeah.
okay, the Figment.
Oh, I really dislike Figment, Meshyland. These are people like really
I hate
Figment.
like
Figment
what's
is
your
one that it's love or hate,
Oh, I agree.
but you're in the hate camp, aren't you?
I guess it's not a love or hate to me because I don't love him, I don't hate him. I just think he exists. I don't think like he I would never buy any merch with him on it.
Wow, wow, wow. It's
That's
definitive. But do you have any childhood memories of Disney that you actually remember that aren't from like photos?
yeah, probably, but not a single one has anything to do with Figment. I
I
remember
think
as a
that's
child,
why.
I didn't like Epcot.
Okay. Okay. See, I remember the original, this is when I'm going to get like deep into my soul here. The original Imagination Pavilion was unrivaled. To this day, I think they could reopen it today and people would be like, holy shit, this is so cool. The Instagramness of that rainbow tunnel alone would be like everywhere. I remember jumping on those sound tiles and thinking those were cool. I just loved it.
So you're like, you love Figment.
I love Figment. I love when Figment puts on the different colored sweater for the holidays. Like I go on the ride an additional time in the winter just to see him change clothes.
I didn't even know he did that.
Yeah, that's an insult. He's incredible to me. Everything about the concept. But if that's what I'm saying though, if your only like frame of reference of Figment is like the current Figment, I get it. It is it's disappointing to all of us because like it used to be amazing.
All
Now
right.
it's like fine. It's been like
I
very
mean,
watered down.
okay. Here's where I appreciate Figment. He is like a true, like, he was born in the Disney parks.
Yes. That's
He's
what
not,
I love about him the most.
he's not in a movie.
Yeah,
He's
he's
not in
not
a
IP. Yeah.
show.
I
He
mean he
is
is,
just
but
Disney parks. So I can
yes.
appreciate that part of Figment.
Yes.
I
Same.
just think they have this like weird thing about with like dinosaurs. Is he considered a dinosaur?
I think he's a dragon.
Oh, I guess he's a dragon. And I guess same thing. But like on my list of things for like Brooks was like he can't like I will not put him in like dinosaur clothing.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like my weird like thing.
Just because like you see it too much?
I don't know. It's just like not my thing.
Will you put him in like trucks?
No.
Okay. So yeah, it's just like shit that's overdone.
I'll put him in like a red like Christmas truck carrying a Christmas
Yeah, yeah,
tree.
yeah, yeah. No, but
But
not like
like a
like
dump truck. No.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Will you let Brooks ride Figment?
yeah. He actually has not, which I will let him ride Figment with you, okay?
Okay. Okay, deal. Actually, I will be Auntie Figment.
Oh great.
I'm here for it.
Don't buy him any clothes though, okay?
Watch me. It's not, he's like a subdued dinosaur. You could barely see his little, or dragon. You can barely see his little wings.
Moving on.
Oh my gosh.
Let's ooh, here is a hot take.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Actually, I don't even know if it's a hot take. I might agree. Maybe not. Okay, Abby Norder says Epcot resorts are better than Magic Kingdom resorts.
Oh.
Saying is that like Boardwalk, Beach Club, Yacht Club
Yep.
are better than Contemporary, Poly, and the Grand Floridian.
I'm gonna disagree.
I think I'm going to disagree as well. I am going to disagree because the Poly, I mean, come on.
Yeah,
But
I've learned like the Poly really is, I think, almost everybody's favorite resort.
I think it's like one of like the most like immersive in a way.
Yeah.
Of, really do feel like you're on like a Hawaiian vacation.
Yeah.
And then you also have the monorail right there
And the castle. Yeah.
and the castle views. Like what?
Yeah.
Now, while I will agree that I mean I love the beach club, and I
Yeah,
think
me
it's
too.
you are able to like walk to Epcot. It's pretty cool, but
Yeah,
you
but
can
I can
also
walk to the Magic Kingdom. Yeah.
Magic, which is I think a more upsell thing because you could easily park at Epcot versus Magic Kingdom. You have to take a plane, train, bus
Yes.
to get
Yes.
there. So
Yes. Totally.
interesting take.
I also I don't find yacht, beach, boardwalk a little, but even boardwalk to be like any type of immersive theme that I'm into. Like even contemporary, I would say the vibe of the contemporary is just like clean, but
Yeah,
it's like a vibe I'm into. It's just like upscale hotel.
but
Like
yeah,
clean hotel.
yeah, same Grand Floridian.
Grand Floridian, like, yeah, like more like classy
Yeah,
hotel. Board beach yacht to me are just like I don't know. Maybe they fit the vibe. I never like went to
Supposedly the
beach
boardwalk
towns.
rooms have recently been like renovated.
I'm
'Cause
not saying they're like dirty. I don't get the I never went to like Myrtle Beach, and I feel like that's like the vibe of yacht and beach. No,
I don't think so. I don't know.
like
Maybe.
Cape May. I don't know.
I
It's
don't
just
know.
they're not for me. They're not for me. I not saying I wouldn't stay there, but I would say that I would probably take the savings of like Pop Century over the convenience of like Boardwalk.
Oh, that's like a hot take.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
I had somebody, I gotta throw this one in. Somebody say that they think there's too much fragrance in the hotel lobbies.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I know. I know. I thought that one was like great. For me, I'm in like this new health conscious kick, so I'm like all against fragrances, so I get it. Um, but that's like a pretty iconic part of a Disney hotel.
Yeah, that's a big no for me. I love walking into a Disney hotel and like just smelling it, and you're like, oh, we're here.
Yeah, yeah. It definitely makes the experience. I agree
Yeah.
with that. I think I don't want to absorb it into my body, but I agree that it
But
smells good.
I like but for that person to say there's too much is interesting because I think you walk into like the lobby, sure, and you can smell it, but it's not like also seeping into your room.
True. True.
That's
Agree.
an interesting take.
Yeah, I know. I had to read that one too.
Um,
I gotta read you like the most vicious one, and it came from my buddy. Call me Kristen.
oh boy.
I don't get the hype of the Muppets. Sit down. I already know what you're gonna say, and I'm over you. The Muppets are legendary.
Okay. I I think I'm gonna agree with her of like I don't like the way she worded it. I'm not saying I don't like the Muppets, but I would have to agree that I don't get the hype of the Muppets.
So you're like in the camp right now of like, burn it down, give us the monsters. That's
I'm
you.
very excited about Monsters Inc. I okay. Okay. I'm excited about Monsters Inc. Do I think that they needed to get rid of the Muppets to put in Monsters Inc? No. I think
Right.
that there was more land that they could have played with. Now, I think my take on that, I have also got comments about this, is because they decided to just like demolish where they put Spectacle of Dancing Lights just to fit in Star Wars, but that could have also like we can have both. We can have both. So my take on the Muppets situation going away is we can have both. I'm not here to
Yeah.
I'm not going to die on the hill of Muppets. However, you had a already existing, well loved experience
Yeah.
that never had a wait. Like people could just like filter in there while they wait for other things. So why take that out?
Yep.
I do think the retheming of Rock and Roller Coaster just like make the like Muppets stay alive
I
and
forgot that was happening.
is to put Muppets on Rock and Roller Coaster. I think is a bit odd. Like
Yeah.
if you want
Agree.
Muppet, just like keep it.
Yeah. Yeah. I, yes.
So that
Agree with all of that. I'm not like a live or die for the Muppet. Like Figment, I'm pretty hardcore about. Muppets aren't that hardcore for me, but like all the things you just said, like it brings a lot of people joy. I think they're pretty funny. I
I
think
I think they're
the,
classic, and I don't think I think they're classic, and I think they deserve like let's not just like erase all things that have been out of the parks. So I agree with that.
yes.
But yeah, I don't die on the hill of Muppets. So I don't
Yeah. I
and I
I
almost
agree.
think people are kind of in obviously there's people who like live and die for the Muppets, okay? But I think people's being so distraught over it leaving because of monsters is because they just know that like okay Muppets is leaving, like what's the next thing to go, like there's always something that
Yeah.
demolishing to put something else there, yet for some unknown reason Stitch's Great Escape is still just an empty building. So
That and same with like even more relevant to that park, the launch bay.
Launch
So,
bay,
I
exactly.
know there's stuff happening there, but like we can meet Darth Vader anywhere, guys.
Yeah, but also you could build something
That's what I'm
over
saying.
in Star Wars, your whole little galaxy that you
Uh,
got. So
yes. Or like move Star Tours. I don't know, maybe to a more fitting location considering
yeah,
the theme.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Heard. Um, while we're on Studs, did you get a lot of these? This one's from Annie Whitaker. Studios was better before Galaxy's Edge.
I have a lot of people that also agree that like this one in particular, Star Wars isn't Disney for me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here's my take on Galaxy's Edge. I We all know I don't do Star Wars,
Yeah.
and I'm never going to do Star Wars if we're being honest.
I don't
However,
know. You have a kid.
no.
We'll see.
However, I I think Star Wars is like so incredibly immersive. They did it way correctly.
Yeah.
Rise of Resistance is unbelievable. I can say that. So I think just like some people are here for the Muppets and some are not, people love Star Wars and I think it gives people somewhere to like go and experience it. Do I think they needed to like get rid of
The Osborne Lights.
dancing lights for Star Wars? No. And
Good.
like that's where they went wrong. But
Agree. It's Star Wars is to me is Disney's like answer to Harry Potter.
yes.
Like very immersive, very niche. Like you either Harry Potter people are like walking in the robes, right?
Yeah.
Star Wars people also walking in the robes
Yeah.
with their lightsabers. I don't know if I mean, yes, people like Disney bound and stuff, but that's like a pretty serious. Both of those are like pretty serious veins of people.
Yes. So I don't hate that Star Wars Land exists.
No, no, no.
I hate that there's like Galaxy's Edge and then we also have like Launch Bay and then we also have Star Tours. Like let's just like make
Yeah,
it all live in Galaxy's Edge
yeah. Or we should have just like built a Star Wars park if that's what we needed.
if that's what we needed. Sure. But
Yeah.
I don't know about that because like I would have never I don't think I would have gone to like a Star Wars park
Yes,
again.
you would have gone like once to see it.
Like sure.
And you have an annual pass, so you would go. You would see it.
Uh, well
But
on the topic of Hollywood Studios,
yeah.
I'm now not gonna find it, but I did have somebody who I'm sure you did too, doesn't like Mickey's Runaway Railway.
Oh no, I did not have that.
Oh, here we go.
Really?
Yeah. This one's like she has big feelings on it. Runaway Railway is the worst change Disney has ever made.
Wow.
Okay, I actually think a lot of people probably agree with that because people loved
Great movie,
the
right?
Great Movie Ride, which I agree
Yeah.
was really, 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 really great.
Yes.
Um, and we've had like a long in-depth conversation about this, and I
Yeah.
think if they were going to keep Great Movie Ride, they would have had to like update it and like add new movies. I don't
Yeah.
know to say that it's the worst change Disney has ever made is probably wrong, but
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go on my same take of like we could have both.
Well, and it's so like they also put Runaway Railway in California, and California didn't have like a space, like the same space. They already had to like fit Runaway Railway into like two different boxes, right? So like why not just build its own box or put it
Right.
yeah.
We could have both.
We could have both.
But I love Runaway Railway. So like
I love Runaway Railway too. But I loved Great Movie Ride. So did you. I just yeah, it feels mean.
it feels a little mean. Oh, here's one was a little interesting to me. Tinkerbell is the worst.
You know, I kind of I like Tinkerbell, but I also kind of agree with this.
Really?
She's like nasty, sarcastic, mean. She like pulls a lot of tricks.
That is true.
she like does a lot of like mean faces and like crossing her arms.
Okay, but why? How can we like not like Tinkerbell? But we can like Stitch. He's kind of mean and does mean things too.
No, I feel that I probably would put Tinkerbell and Stitch on the same level for me.
Whoa.
Yeah, like I would absolutely meet Tinkerbell. Love Tinkerbell. Love, I've had nothing but positive interactions with my friend Tinkerbell. Used to wear the pumpkin spice bun in honor of Tinkerbell, but I just, some of the vibes are off for me.
Okay, I think Tinkerbell is maybe Disney doesn't know what type of character she's supposed to be because I agree with you where she's like a little sassy and
Yeah,
she's got like an attitude
yeah,
and yada yada yada. Yet they chose Tinkerbell to be like the one that's above the castle, like
right.
putting in the castle. She flies from
Well,
the
because she has wings. Because she has wings. You're not gonna have like Rapunzel fly. I mean, unless they had like a world's longest strand of hair, which I guess could be possible.
yeah. I think they could have done. I don't know.
What, like Tinkerbell or like Tiana raised to life with wings? Like, who's gonna fly?
I don't know, but I almost think like now that I'm speaking this out loud,
Yeah,
like Figment, they made a Figment character for Epcot. I
yeah.
almost
Oh,
think
yeah,
they
yeah.
could have just like made their own new character who is going to
Totally
be like
into that.
flying over the castle because really, what does Tinkerbell have to do with Cinderella? They're not even in
Well,
this thing.
yes.
So why is she flying from Cinderella's castle to begin with?
Support
She,
that. Fully support that.
she's just visiting.
Yeah, she's just visiting. And like, isn't it's been a while since I've watched the film, admittedly, but isn't her whole shtick and attitude because she's like in love with Peter Pan, but like jealous of like Wendy or something?
Yeah, and like if she doesn't like get enough attention, she like dies or something.
Yeah, I just that to me is like, okay. I mean, I love attention. I love attention.
But
But
where did she now my brain is like, how did this come about?
yeah, well, because she has wings. Because she has wings.
Yeah, but even am I making this up? But like when you watch a Disney movie and you know how it says like Walt Disney Pictures, or whatever, and it like does a thing, is that her too?
I think so.
So
Yeah.
why?
I think like Tinkerbell is to Luxo, the lamp, Pixar.
But why?
I don't know.
She has her own movie.
She does have her own movie.
So then she should like
Right.
stay.
Like not be like I'm totally in the vein of what you're saying. Like we don't have like seven dwarves marching across the Walt Disney logo. And they're perhaps like more iconic to the brand.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Agree.
How did
Agree.
this huh?
Totally agree. Yeah. Wow. Cancel Tinkerbell. Just kidding. Don't. But
I like Tinkerbell, but like
yeah.
now that I'm having this thought,
Yeah.
this is a little interesting.
Yeah. It is interesting.
Okay. Give me one more. We're running out of time here.
Yeah. 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 I'm gonna fast blast through like a couple and you can say like which was the hottest take, okay?
Okay.
Sarah E. Via Napoli is the worst, and Hollywood Studios is an easy skip. Aaron O. This one's gonna kill you. The steamed bun in China for festivals. It looks plastic and scary. Haha.
Wrong.
I love that. Um, the Dole Whips gross me out. I love that. Fast passes aren't worth the price. Um, Kara M. Rope drop is not all it's hyped up to be.
That I agree with.
Hillary S. Maelstrom was better than Frozen. Frozen, to me, the line is cute, but the actual ride, it looks like they just rushed everything. The faces of the characters don't look right on the bodies. Um, yeah, a lot of hate for studios, which I get. Oh, I don't understand.
I don't get
What for Studs? It's my least favorite park.
how.
What's your least favorite park? Animal? I
I
forget.
don't
MK is your favorite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess like if I have to pick a least favorite, like if I'm gonna skip a park during a visit, it's gonna be Animal Kingdom. But I don't like
That's so wild.
I know, but I don't like like I like Animal Kingdom, so it's not like I
Right.
don't know.
It's just like your fourth. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, Dan Fran Rand. All Stars are the best resorts. I prefer to stay there, and I've stayed deluxe before.
that is a hot take.
Yeah. Lucy Ham. I don't understand the hype around school bread. I actually also don't understand the hype around school bread. It's disgusting.
Oh, I like School Bread.
No. Um, J Madimptant. I don't like going to MK on my first day of vacation. Some people
I,
that's like a must for them.
yeah, but I can kind of get that. It's a little
Yeah.
overwhelming. You like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a high intensity day for sure. Emily Sorrentino, bring back Captain EO. That's a hot take.
I had somebody else say that. Maybe it was the same person.
Um, oh, this was a good one. Emily Schulander. Quiet pools are better than main pools, unless we're talking about beach club.
I would also, I guess it depends like what you're there for.
I agree. I also saw pictures recently from the Cars area of Art of Animation pools. So cute. I've never seen that area before.
Oh
The
yeah, I've been there.
pools.
They have like cozy cones.
Yeah, it was so cute.
So cute. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm into that. But I do agree, like in general, well, and that is a quiet pool. The quiet pools are legit, and also maybe because I don't have kids, but I don't need like the water park vibes.
I agree. Yeah, if you're traveling like without kids, I don't think you need to like listen to the instructors playing their games all day long.
Yeah, yeah. I do not. This is Kellyot 9225. I do not like the Haunted Mansion ride or anything Haunted Mansion.
Hmm.
That's yeah, like a spicy
I don't
take.
love Haunted Mansion. It's not like for me, but I can appreciate it again because it's like a Disney Park original. But I will say, and I don't even like Nightmare Before Christmas, but that is just like I will never get over that at Disneyland. So
Unbelievable. I
I
hope we get
actually
to ride it together sometime.
I actually think that like made me appreciate Haunted Mansion more.
It made me appreciate both more, Haunted
Yeah,
Mansion and Nightmare.
yeah.
I actually like maybe want to watch it just so I know who these people are.
That might be pushing it, but yeah.
Oh, I no, I agree. I agree. What else do I have here? I do not like Space Mountain, but I love Rock and Roller Coaster.
Interesting.
Um, this one I love too. Is this Kelly S? I would rather take a late morning break and do a sit down breakfast rather than a lunch. I totally agree with that. I love a sit down.
I agree with that. My only rebuttal is that like while I love breakfast, it's probably my favorite meal, I just like think breakfast is always so overly priced.
Breakfast. No, I agree with that. I agree with that. That's that's real. I think this is my last one that I thought was great. Tracy L. I don't understand the popcorn/popcorn bucket hype. There are
Yeah,
so many other snacks at Disney I would rather try than popcorn. I can have it at home anytime.
I 1000% agree. I also got a lot of people hating on the popcorn, and we've talked about this before, and I agree. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Do I
Oh,
appreciate like the having because of the popcorn carts, like the aroma of popcorn around the parks?
yes.
Sure. Yes, I do.
Yes.
Am I going to ever in my life? I don't even I couldn't even tell you a popcorn bucket that I would wait in line for. Like
I no.
if I don't care if it was freaking Chip and Dale wearing Taylor Swift's era's leotard
Well,
with
I would wait for that.
a bracelet rope around. Like I still wouldn't wait for that.
That's that's I mean, a little extreme, but I hear what you're saying.
Like people wait hours for a dang popcorn bucket.
There
And
was
I
there
just
was a
want if
go
you're
ahead.
traveling, how are you getting this sucker home?
Yes. Agree.
With also, unless you're a local, which I still don't get it, like Casey, for instance, loves popcorn and she loves
Yes.
the popcorn bucket, and she will bring her little popcorn bucket to
Nope.
the park so that she can get her real cheap popcorn because if you like refill it, it's cheaper. So I guess that's my
No.
only take as a local is you can save some money on a snack, but I can buy a $2 bag of popcorn in now.
Totally.
And one more take. I love movie theater popcorn. Okay. I love it. But
Yeah.
that's because, like
The
douse
butter.
fake ass butter.
Yep.
Disney doesn't have the fake ass butter to put it on for me. Or I would
Correct.
probably consider it.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that. I remember in my gift basket days, I had like a basket on the site that was they had like mine train buckets when mine train opened. And I had to wait in line occasionally to like get a mine train bucket for someone or whatever.
Yeah.
And of course they would offer it to me like popcorn on the side because I wanted it like clean.
Yeah.
And I don't think ever, sometimes I would say like yes and hand it to somebody that was in line. I would never one time, not a singular time did I eat any of that disgusting popcorn. Never. Just like, no, what? Bleh, no.
I mean, I'll like eat it, but I'm never gonna wait in line for it.
No, it's a no for me. No,
I
no,
don't know.
no, no. Read through some of yours.
Julie says Gideon's cookies are terrible.
Okay.
I know, I know. Cass says I don't like the Lion King at all. I don't get it.
Well,
So,
maybe because it's like depresso. Okay.
Kay Dare says Joffrey coffee is not good.
No, that's real.
Honestly,
That's 100% real.
where we 2 times spent $8 on a cup of coffee from Joffrey's, will
Yes.
agree that it's not good.
Trash. No,
It's
yeah.
bad, bad, bad. Um, the dining plan is not worth it. I can't
Uh,
talk on that because I haven't done the dining plan in like a real long time. So
Same. I remember it only being worth it if you like really gamed the system, which feels like a lot of work.
yeah. This while on the food might get hate for this, but I think 99% of the food is very mediocre.
No, I would say about half the food is pretty mediocre.
I think it depends where you're eating. Like you gotta
Yeah. Yeah, like
don't get
MK,
popcorn,
100%. Yeah.
don't popcorn, don't get a turkey leg.
Yep. Don't,
Yeah,
skip all the MK quick service and
yeah.
most of the sit downs,
And
honestly.
pretzel.
Yeah, no pretzel.
Um, whoa. Getting rid
Oh,
of Bugs and a DCA was a horrible decision, and the new Marvel Land is garbage.
hot.
Holy,
No,
holy crap.
I'm fully on board with that.
What?
I don't care about Marvel at all.
I disagree with you. And I don't
Bugs,
even,
that Bugs Land was cool.
oh my God. Festival of Fantasy needs to retire. The
No,
floats are faded, and I've seen it enough. On to something new.
I mean, would I accept something new? Sure, but like Festival of Fantasy is pretty deep in my heart.
I do agree with that. Do I think we
Yeah.
deserve another? Sure.
Yeah.
Uh, oh, this one says I love the Carousel of Progress. That's kind.
Same. My first ride with KG. Never forget.
Oh, okay. Last one. Last one to discuss. Canada first.
Ooh. Oh, wow, you're really going out on fire.
I agree. Said what I said.
Here's the thing, depends on my goal in life.
You know, my new kind of way to attack Epcot for
Yeah.
who like rides is we start over at Guardians. We ride Guardians first because you want
Yep.
to like you don't want to like eat and drink around the world and then ride Guardians. So you just want to like hit it first. So we hit it
Yep.
first, and then we make our way like back through. Especially with Brooks, he loves Finding Nemo. So we'll do like Finding Nemo, and then you can hit up Soarin' and like Living with the Land, and then you make your way back around, and then you start at the countries heading Canada first.
I fully agree and support the future world or whatever it's called now. Like do like a left right loop first or last, but like I would never do like left countries right or right countries left. Do you know what I'm saying? I would never like ride test track and then go around the countries and then ride Soarin'.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Not never, but like probably wouldn't be ideal for me. I would do like because it's ride like you said, all the rides are at the bottom.
Yeah,
So it's ride time or it's eat time. I'm not
yeah.
mixing them together.
So are you saying Canada or no?
It depends on my mission. I feel like last time when I was trying to meet you or something, I went to Canada first just because of where you were
Probably
in the
'cause I,
countries. No, you started, no, you were working like towards me. You started in Mexico and we were working like towards you faster. And then you were going to like backtrack to Italy or something.
I don't even remember.
I don't remember either. But yeah, I don't, the entrance point doesn't get me, and always like bonus points for the people who are like, I come in on uh what's it called? The side path.
Yeah,
Like, good for you. That's amazing.
which if
Um,
that's the case, then I'm going to like Italy. I'm not going.
so yeah, right. You're not like quitting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another one I got, I can't believe I didn't read this one, was about, and I actually couldn't identify with something harder. The Mexico margaritas are overrated.
I saw that person.
So real. They are basically any like mixed drink at Disney is trash to me. And I haven't
Well,
had a mixed drink in forever, but like they're just not good.
well, especially the ones at Epcot, I feel like they're like made in bulk.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't
Yeah.
need margarita mix margarita. If I'm gonna
Yeah.
go to like La Cava and pick a specialty tequila or something, great. But not like anything that goes like this to come out of a
Exactly.
machine. No.
It's not going to be good.
No.
Right.
Oh,
Would agree.
I'm glad you agree. Do you do margaritas like ever?
No, but I just like if I'm going to have one, which I don't think I've ever, even ever had one, but it's sure not going to come out of a slushy machine.
Right. Like sugar.
Yeah.
I love sugar, but I'd rather eat it in like candy.
Agree.
I'm not a sugar drink person. I think that's what it is. I don't drink like pop either. Soda.
Oh, okay. I don't
Do
really
you?
either.
I'll drink like a ginger ale on a plane, but that's
I
really it.
drink grill on a plane, but I don't really drink soda. No. Me drinking
Yeah.
soda, like if we go out to like a restaurant and I get a soda, Kyle's like, "Oh my God, it's a wild night."
Yeah, right. Same. I would get like a bubble water, maybe.
Oh no,
Uh,
not here.
but yeah, you don't get into the bubble waters. I do.
Anyways,
Wow.
okay.
These were wild.
Got it a little longer than normal.
That's all right. That's what the people want, I
Hopefully
think.
you enjoyed that.
Yeah. If you have more hot takes that we didn't discuss, these are fascinating to me to read, to respond to think about. Please send them our way.
Yeah, let's if you have any takes on what we said, definitely put them in our Facebook group so we can all discuss. But
Yeah.
thanks for participating.
Yeah. That was pretty fun. Pretty
It
fun to
was
read through, think about all of it. I was super into it.
agreed. We'll think of something fun for next week, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
We have to on account of, we got to keep this train moving. So we'll talk about something.
All right. Okay, well, we'll chat next week.
I hope you feel better. And also, you didn't say what to me. So, congratulations.
Oh, it's kind of shocking because I really can't hear out of this ear. So
Amazing. Maybe you were just ignoring me because you're mean.
you're right.
See you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.